Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for June 28, 2019. Today we're looking at the EURUSD, the Euro versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. We're looking here at the daily time frame. A couple things I want to point out about where the current market is and the daily time frame. Of course, over the past week and a half or so, we have seen a pretty significant rise for the euro dollar. Starting last week, we were way down here into the 112 level, bottom of the black trend line. And of course, currently we're all the way up here into the mid to upper 1.13s above the yellow shaded area here in the middle of the chart. As the US dollar was sinking, we saw the euro dollar rising into new resistance highs. Couple of things to point out about this. Of course, yellow shaded area is our current support. It's not too hard to see with the current market action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days all week this week. We've sat on top of that yellow shaded area inside that blue box. Kind of easier to see there as support within the blue box there. Look back in time, we've seen blue circle back here, some support here before. We've seen it back here on the far left hand side of the chart, the yellow shaded area acting as support as well prior to the current time frame. We can see 113.55.70 is that yellow shaded area. Let's just go ahead and zoom it in on this a little bit more. And there it is. That makes it a little easier to see. By the way, the blue line here, the blue wavy line, is the 200 period simple moving average, sitting the market price sitting just above that 200 period moving average. So that gives us some clue that we're looking at not only the yellow shaded area, but the 200 period moving average as our support zone for the euro dollar. Current resistance, the blue zone, 113.95, 114.10 is the current resistance area. So as it sits here, as it has sat here all week long, really the only thing to do here is, if you're buying the direction of the trend, you're buying into the yellow shaded area. That's really the only thing to do. The risk is, of course, the market turns around and goes back down, gets under the yellow zone, and goes lower. So far, been unable to do that all week long. Of course, our first targets on any longs would be the blue shaded area, and of course anything beyond there, if it was able to break through the blue zone, new highs for the euro dollar. We don't know if that's going to happen, but what we're watching for is opportunities with low risk and high reward. The lowest risk right now is buying the yellow zone. Selling, there's not any expectation of reward. If you were to sell it right now over the past 5 days, you've had limited opportunity to see profit on any shorts at the yellow zone. So that doesn't make any sense to go short on top of the yellow zone. So really the only thing to do here is look for a long opportunity in the direction of the trend. Of course, we need the dollar to sell off again. We need another leg lower for the dollar for this to go back up. Let's take it down to the 4-hour time frame. It doesn't change anything, just gives us a different perspective of this yellow shaded area and what the market's been doing with it all week long. And look at that, it's just been kind of almost sleepy here inside that yellow shaded area. We have taken a trade earlier this week as a buy into the 1370 level, saw over 20 pips of profit earlier today actually, as the market went from the 1370 level, went all the way up here, saw 23 pips of profit on the trade, and then it came back down, took us out at break even, stop loss at 1370 again. So you have the opportunity here. You're either not going to trade it. I mean, your three trading options. You're either buying, selling, or not trading it. So one option is you don't trade it. That could be an option. Other option is you don't want to sell it right now. That doesn't make any sense. So really the only option here is either you're not trading it or you're buying it here into the yellow zone. Obviously stop loss is underneath in case it breaks underneath there. First target is the blue zone. Anything above there would be extended profit for the euro dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.